If you've been following along with this week's devotions, this week has been packed with so much insight, encouragement, and lots of truth to think about. We're currently in a 6-week series on Genesis and the creation of the world, and if you missed any of the previous devotions for this week, I highly encourage you to go back and listen to them. So far this week, we really tried to slow down and focus on how truly amazing the beginning of creation was and still is to this day. To wrap up, I want to take a look at something that was repeated all throughout the first chapter of Genesis. After each day of creation, you'll notice the words, "and it was good." Repeat it. Again, like we've mentioned in devotions from earlier this week, God does everything with intention. There was obviously something significant behind these words, especially considering that they were repeated. As Pastor Jim pointed out, in each instance of creation that God called good, they were all good for human life. From the separation of day and light to water and plants to animals to us, Earth is uniquely and perfectly created to sustain life. And that is what God called good. He had created a place for all of his creation to dwell. Why? So that he could have a relationship with us. Maybe you've never thought about that before. If you haven't, then maybe today's a good day to stop and think about all the good that God created, including